Hello, hello, my dudes and dudettes. Gosh, yeah, it's Thursday. Had planned on making a video this week because like I'm preparing for an event anyway. But something came across my radar a couple of days ago, and it really upset me, I guess. I don't know why it did, but it did. So here's the deal. The Met Gala was, I don't know if it was Sunday or Monday. Anyway, it was a few days ago. And if you don't know about the Met Gala, shit, yeah, the Met Gala is this big thing that the elites do and the celebrities and they dress in these wild I'm just going to say costumes. They like to call it fashion, but it really is just these outlandish costumes. And, they flex their wealth and their privilege. And it just seems to get worse every year. I've never actually watched it. Never really, I really don't feel like I want to or need to because I know everything I need to know about these people, right? And this year I guess it was kind of taken over by Jeff Bezos and his slutty wife. And they kind of like own the Met Gala now. So anyway, yeah, they basically put the whole thing on. And it's just grotesque. It really is grotesque. um, I've been reading a lot online about what people are saying, and I think a lot of people have nailed it. They're really, they're comparing it to the Hunger Games and the people in the Capitol and how they dress in the outlandish costumes and they act all animated and crazy, and that's the Met Gala, folks. We're literally living in the Hunger Games, and I'm going to do another video on the Biden inauguration and how they really reenacted those outfits from the Hunger Games. If you haven't seen it, it's really, really compelling. I will do another video on that, but this whole Met Gala thing, it really is literally it is a literal let them eat cake moment. It is so in your face and so oh, it's like I said, it's so grotesque and it's so egregious, especially in the times that we're living in. It's even more offensive. It is so offensive that I can't even believe that they have the balls to fucking put this thing on. We have people a good portion of our population doesn't have $1,000 to cover a blown out tire or some kind of emergency, and here we have these people flaunting their wealth and privilege, and it's in poor taste, and like literally I think we're to the point. I'm kind of glad, in a way. I'm kind of glad they do it because it really does put people into what I would call a righteous anger. And I mean, I'm to the point where I can literally hear the clanging of the pitchforks in the distance. I think it's coming, guys, and I'm probably going to get in a lot of trouble for saying this. This is why I'm probably never going to get more than like 50 subscribers, because I say this outrageous shit. But you know what? I really don't care. Come and get me. Fucking dare you come and get me. I am so over these people. Ugh. So, what does that have to do with Stevie Nicks? Well, it has quite a bit to do with Stevie Nicks. And, anybody that knows me knows that I've been a huge Stevie Nicks fan for most of my life, for the majority of my life. I mean, like, Stevie and Fleetwood Mac, they were kind of like, the soundtrack to my early adulthood. And, being a witchy gal myself, I've always really just kind of loved her vibe and loved a lot of things about her. And I don't know, I just really, I thought she was, solid. I thought she was one of those celebrities that were grounded, and now, oh goodness, I don't think so much now. I'm pretty upset about this, you know. Um, she attended the Met Gala and she performed at the Met Gala, and I'm really disappointed. I'm sorely disappointed in her. You know, I just wonder what she was thinking. I mean, doesn't she have enough money? You're almost 80 fucking years old. Don't you have enough money? Couldn't your time be better spent? You know, using your platform to speak out against people like Jeff fucking Bezos, who doesn't pay their people a living wage. No, you show up to the Met Gala and, you know, preen and flaunt yourself with the rest of these fucktards. So, you know, here's the deal. I'm gonna not uh, I'm not going to continue to participate in the Stevie Nicks communities, and not going to buy any Stevie Nicks merchandise. I am definitely not going to any concerts because I can't afford to. I mean, the cheap seats at a Stevie concert now are they're really unattainable for most people. You know, I did have the good fortune to see Stevie with Fleetwood Mac back in, I think it was 2005. I want to say 2005. They were on the Say You Will tour. Saw her fourth row. It was fucking great. Loved it, but you know, I'm not going to go chasing some celebrity at these prices, and I'm not going to chase a celebrity that um you know, that prostitutes herself for these elites. I'm just not. I am very, very disappointed in you, Stevie Nicks. um I guess it comes down to this, you know. I uh, I hate even admitting that, you know, that I was like seduced by some celebrity, but you know, I think we all go through it at some point, or most of us anyway. The point is, none of these people have anything in common with you, and if they've reached that level of fame and celebrity, they you're nobody is allowed to reach that level of fame and celebrity without, um, let's just say, making some concessions. And I think all of that's starting to come out now. You know, and I'm not saying that she's on the level of other celebrities that are like, say, in those files, you know, the ones I can't say on YouTube. But I am saying that at a minimum she participated in um a very insensitive display of wealth and privilege at a time where people are struggling, and I find it really offensive. And I think she could have done better. She could have done better with her platform. You know, she could have been outside the Met Gala and say, "Hey, I was invited and I chose not to participate with these gross people." Anyway, the moral of the story is we really just need to stop idolizing and stop financially subsidizing any of these celebrities. Don't buy their crap. Don't buy their crap. Don't buy their music. Don't. I don't even go to movies anymore, you guys. I just can't. I can't bring myself to do it. This is just yet another way that we need to work to shut the system down. We need to send a message to these people and say, enough. We think you're disgusting. You're out of touch. We think you're gross, and we don't approve. We vote with our wallet now. Your ballot counts for nothing. If you don't know that by now, I don't know what to tell you, but the way we can vote is with our wallet and with our time and with our attention. And so, that being said, what the fuck, Stevie Nicks? You're not going to get any more of my time and attention. You know, whatever. I'd say I wish her well, but whatever. I'm disappointed. And that's all I'm going to say. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great week. And again, it's another rant. I just seem to be outraged about everything lately, but here we are. Anyway, have a great week and stay grounded. Get out in nature, and just like make connections with real people. Take that time that you put into celebrity idol worship culture and connect with your neighbors and your friends and your family, and you'll just be all the better for it.